all of you with my love, blessings, respects, best wishes. Welcome everyone sitting with us all over the world, all the Sarvanyapita Kartas, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Sarvarityagis, Sannyasis, everyone sitting with us all over the world with my love and blessings. The grace of Paramashiva, I'll reveal the direct message from Paramashiva about MahaParamashivoham program. Direct message from Paramashiva, from Kailasa. This whole introduction is a direct message from Paramashiva, from Kailasa about MahaParamashivoham. The principal cognitions, the principal truths we will be manifesting experientially in MahaParamashivoham. Each of the principal cognitions, the principal truths, Paramashiva revealed, will be revealed now, shared now. The whole science of manifesting Paramashiva in you is presented as four major paths: Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. Listen, these four words are very important because the whole Hinduism is founded on these four words: Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. Charya Pada means making the ultimate truth that you are the ultimate Paramashiva. You are the ultimate Paramashiva as a lifestyle by manifesting all the Paramashiva's possibilities, powers, state, space, being, consciousness in your day-to-day life is Charya Pada. Understand? Holding the cognition you are the ultimate Paramashiva and making that as your lifestyle, manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, everything of Paramashiva in your day-to-day life, learning it, manifesting it, living it, all this is Charyapada. Whether just applying the sacred ash on your body, or wearing the Rudraksha, or having vegetarian meal, everything about the lifestyle of Hinduism as the core cognition of you are the ultimate Paramashiva. See, you are asked to have vegetarian lifestyle so that your stomach and your brain both can grasp the truth, the subtlest truth, you are Paramashiva. You need to know your guts, stomach, has a more capacity to perceive reality than your brain. Before your brain comes to a logical conclusion, your guts gives the result. Your brain can be deluded through drugs or alcohol, any other legal, illegal drugs, but your guts can never be deluded. It can be as simple instruction of taking bath every day, applying sacred ash in your face, or wearing Rudraksha, or vegetarian life. All these simple lifestyle practices are also focused on only one truth, the ultimate truth. You are Paramashiva. To manifest that great space, state, powers, possibilities, you adopt and develop certain kind of a lifestyle. That lifestyle is called Charyapada. Lifestyle to manifest the ultimate truth, you are Paramashiva, is Charyapada. In English, I can roughly translate Charyapada as Paramashiva's lifestyle. Kriyapada. Kriyapada is proper methods and techniques for human beings to connect, relate, talk to, build relationship with the higher world, gods, goddesses, rishis, ultimately the beings of Kailasa, Paramashiva himself. Kriyapada is a very honest, most scientifically scientific, rationally rational methodology, technique, process to relate with vertical time zone beings, higher loka beings, like devas, devatas, rishi, muni, gana, all the gods and goddesses of the higher lokas, Gandharva, Yaksha, Muni, Siddha, all the gods and goddesses, ultimately all the beings of Kailasa and ultimate being of Kailasa, Paramashiva himself. So Kriya Pada is a very powerful science. I can roughly translate Kriya Pada as establishing connection with vertical time zone higher loka beings. Method to relate with them. Just like to use aircraft, there's a clear methods and science how to get in, what kind of airport is needed, how the aircraft can take off. For it to land, you need an airport, and it's a whole workable functioning system. Same way, Kriya Pada is workable, functioning system. I should say Kriya Pada is interloka travel connection relationship mechanism. Through Kriya Pada, you can connect with the higher loka, vertical time zone beings, receive boons, blessings, support from them. It's a relationship mechanism with higher loka, vertical time zone beings. Yoga Pada is method of working on your physical, mental, pranic, subtle, causal body. Working on all those bodies by aligning them, manifesting Paramashiva in you is Yoga Pada. Yoga Pada means integrating and aligning your physical, mental, subtle, causal bodies. And Kundalini Shakti, focusing it to Paramashiva and making Paramashiva happen in your body, in your very being, is Yoga Pada. Jnana Pada means knowing, being, doing in all levels, manifesting Paramashiva just by knowing the truth. You are Paramashiva. You are the ultimate Paramashiva, the ultimate truth, ultimate reality. You are the Paramashiva. Just cognizing it and manifesting it in the knowing level, being level, doing level in your life is Jnana Pada. So I will roughly translate Jnana Pada as straight Paramashiva. I'll roughly translate Charya Pada as Paramashiva's lifestyle. I'll roughly translate Kriya Pada as way to communicate, travel, relate with higher lokas and vertical time zones. I'll roughly translate Yoga Pada as union with Paramashiva. I'll roughly translate Jnana Pada as straight Paramashiva. Maybe one more word, straight oneness with Paramashiva. Or straight Paramashiva seems to be much better word. These are the four different mechanisms, methodologies Hinduism teaches. We have various sampradayas like various traditions, Dvaita, Visishtadvaita, Advaita, Shuddhadvaita, all various traditions. Various traditions are independently capable of delivering what they promise as the ultimate. Now, each of these traditions, Saiva, Vaishnava, Shakta, and Saura, Gaumara, Ganabhatya, each of these traditions and each of these traditions have their own sampradayas. Like in the Vaishnava itself, there are Visishtadvaita Sampradaya and Dvaita Sampradaya. Even in Vaishnavism, there is a Advaita Sampradaya. Same way, in the Shakta, the Devi worshippers, there is a Dvaita Sampradaya, Visishtadvaita Sampradaya, and Advaita Sampradaya. So, even in Shaivism, there is a Shiva Advaita, there is a Shiva Dvaita, there is a Saiva Visishtadvaita, there is Shaiva Suddhadvaita tradition. Each of the traditions are independently intelligent and capable of delivering the ultimate reality they promise. Here I am trying to give you the ultimate without diluting it as it is in the most easiest, simplest form for the modern men. I will not make you do any unnecessary tapas. I will never give you unnecessary suffering. I'll give you the precise methodology, technology for you to raise, reach, realize, and manifest Paramadvaita, the ultimate oneness, in as simple way as possible. These four padas which I explained now. Charya Pada, Kriya Pada, Yoga Pada, Jnana Pada. These four again evolves as a 16 various permutation combination, like Charya Charya, Charya Kriya, Charya Yoga, and Charya Jnana. It means in Charya, the lifestyle practices are called Charya Charya. In Charya, to maintain your lifestyle, you need to do certain kriyas connecting with Paramashiva. Those are called Charya Kriya. In Charya itself, every day, there is a minimum yoga to maintain the Charya Pada. That's called Charya Yoga. For example, even when you do morning applying of the ashes, it's called Anushtana. You are expected to do certain pranayama. That is called Charya Yoga. In Charya itself, a minimum yoga to maintain the Charya, to maintain the lifestyle of Paramashiva, you need to do a minimum level of yoga. That is called Charya Yoga. Even to maintain the lifestyle of Paramashiva, you need to do a minimum level of Kriya. For example, even Paramashiva is said to be doing every day his own Anmalinga Puja and sitting in Samadhi. So even to practice the lifestyle of Paramashiva, you need to do Atmartha Puja, that is called Charya Kriya. Rituals you need to do even to manifest the Paramashiva's lifestyle. Yoga you need to do even to manifest the Paramashiva's lifestyle. And Jnana you need to do even to manifest the lifestyle of Paramashiva. Because Paramashiva himself sits in Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching. So that is called Charya Jnana. Understand? In lifestyle of Paramashiva itself, Charya Charya. In lifestyle of Paramashiva, like vegetarianism or applying the ashes or Rudraksha, all that. Tirumulavarka Vedam, all that is Charya Charya. Charya Kriya is even to manifest the lifestyle of Paramashiva every day. In your day-to-day life, you need to do Atmartha Puja. That is Charya Kriya. Even to manifest the Paramashiva's lifestyle in your everyday, you need to do basic pranayama. That is Charya Yoga. Even to manifest Paramashiva in your lifestyle every day, you need to practice basic unclutching. That is Charya Jnana. If you understand, just type this as a message so I know you got it. Next is Kriya Charya. See, even those Shivacharyas, Saiva Adinams, Adisaiva Velalars, are those Shivacharyas and Paramacharyas who do perform the Kriya of connecting themselves with higher world beings or connecting all of us with higher world beings. Even those acharyas in their Kriya itself have to do certain lifestyle activities like a dress or the jata So that is called Kriya Charya. Even those people who are full-time dedicated themselves to the Kriya Pada have to follow certain lifestyle basically. That's called Kriya Charya. Those Kriya Pada people doing the Kriya is Kriya Kriya. Those Kriya Pada people have to do pranayama and many of the yogic techniques even during the Kriya. Even during the puja, you are supposed to do pranayama, tarana, pratyahara, tarana, dhyana, samadhi, all during the puja itself. So those activities are called Kriya Yoga. In the Kriya Yoga and Kriya Jnana means even during the Kriya, you should know the ultimate truth. You are Paramashiva and be in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. That is called Kriya Jnana. Next, Yoga Charya. People who are dedicated to the Yoga Pada. Listen. People who are completely dedicated to yoga. People who have given their life to yoga. Even in the yoga Pada, there is certain lifestyle they need to follow. That is called Yoga Charya. Then, in Yoga Pada, also beautifully Patanjali says, Ishvara Pranidhanani. In yoga, Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga, the second part, Niyama, next to Yama, Niyama, very beautifully Patanjali says, Saucha Santosha Tapaswadhyaya Ishvara Pranithanani means surrendering to the Paramashiva ultimate is part of the yoga. That part is Yoga Kriya. In yoga also, you have to connect with Paramashiva, the ultimate higher world beings. That is Yoga Kriya. Then Yoga Yoga. In yoga itself, there are intense yoga integrating yoga into yoga. For example, doing samyama to achieve higher level samyama. Doing samyama on samyama. Doing dhyana on what is dhyana. Doing samadhi about what is samadhi. That is called yoga. And yoga jnana means in yoga you are supposed to manifest Nirvikalpa Samadhi. That is Yoga Jnana, the ultimate Paramashiva in your life. In yoga itself, you have to manifest the ultimate oneness with Paramashiva. That is Yoga Jnana. Then, next, Jnana Charya. Listen, people who are dedicated their life to Jnana. As I said, Jnana means straight Paramashiva. No other word can describe Jnana. Straight Paramashiva. Even in that straight Paramashiva, you have to have certain lifestyle. That is what is called Jnana Charya. Then, even in that straight Paramashiva, just Paramashiva, you have to have certain kriyas relating with Kailasa beings. That is called Jnana Kriya. The way Paramashiva relates with all the Kailasa beings is Jnana Kriya and Jnana Yoga. The way Paramashiva manifests cosmic union, even being Paramashiva, you need to keep your body intensely alive and active to manifest just Paramashiva. That is Jnana Yoga. Yoga in Jnanapada. And Jnana is Paramashiva in ultimate oneness, in pure Nirvikalpa Samadhi, Turyadita, and ultimate Nirvikalpa Samadhi of Kailasa and the super consciousness of Paramashiva is Jnana. Listen, all my teachings from the time I started teaching, to tell you honestly, first time I am revealing this truth, I started teaching at the age of 5. Still I remember in Arunachaleshwara temple, Unnamulayamman Sannidhi, my grandfather and Acharya, he always used to give lectures on various Shaiva scriptures, and he prepared me one day to speak and made me sit next to him and asked me to speak and just listened. Then he came and told me, I spoke far beyond what he prepared or taught me. He said, I only gave you few basic understanding. You manifested beyond I can understand or imagine or cognize. That was the first time I started teaching. I should say that Paramashiva started manifesting and started teaching. From that time till now, it's almost 39 years. All my teachings are Jnana Charya, Jnana Kriya, Jnana Yoga and Jnana. In these 4. Listen, all my teachings, any lifestyle teachings I have given, it is just Paramashiva's lifestyle. Any kriya, rituals I asked you to do or asked you to participate, it is kriya to connect with Paramashiva, just Paramashiva. Om. Kriya, ritual to connect with just Paramashiva. If I asked you to do any yoga, stretching the body, breathing techniques, pranayama, anything, it is to have union with just Paramashiva. If I asked you to do any Samadhi process like Unclutching, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, anything, it is just Jnana. That's all. So everything I have taught From the time I started teaching, from the time Paramashiva started manifesting in this body and started teaching, from the age of 5 till now, speaking, teaching, writing, every way I expressed, everything is that just this 4. Jnana Chariya, Jnana Kriya, Jnana Yoga, Jnana Jnana. Lifestyle just to be Paramashiva. Kriya, techniques just to connect with Paramashiva. Yoga, methodologies just to have union, cosmic union with Paramashiva, cosmic oneness with Paramashiva. Jnana, Jnana, just Paramashiva. This whole MahaParamashivoham program is going to be on this 4. Jnana Chariya, Jnana Kriya, Jnana Yoga, Jnana Jnana. Jnana Chariya, Jnana Kriya, Jnana Yoga, Jnana Jnana. Understand? Literally last 39 years from the age of 5, whatever Paramashiva manifested through teaching, speaking, writing, every way, condensing the whole thing and presenting it to you all as experientially in these 21 days through this Jnana Chariya, Jnana Kriya, Jnana Yoga, Jnana Jnana is MahaParamashivoham. Lifestyle for just Paramashiva. Rituals to be just Paramashiva. Yoga for just being Paramashiva. Jnana, just Paramashiva. I think first time I've elaborately described the whole Hinduism in a bird's eye view and organizing it. The way you understand and presenting it. The way it is directly becoming experiential. This MahaParamashivoham is like literally the ultimate journey in a most safest way. Not even sitting on the lap of the master, sitting on the shoulder of the master. Shoulder is more safe than the lap because even if you fall, you will fall only in the lap. But from the lap, if you fall, you may fall down. So keeping the lap as the security net, you will be having the space in the shoulder, and from sitting on the shoulders of Paramashiva, Guru himself, traveling to Kailasa and experiencing Paramashiva in ultimate, blissful, safest, bestest way. This is the simple initial introduction about MahaParamashivoham. And now I'll answer your questions. Whatever you understood, whatever questions you have, you are free to put in all platforms. I'll respond to your questions. Om, Om, Om. You can all type us a message in every platform you are sitting in. I'm seeing clearly the Kailasa Darshan Zoom and regular Zoom, Sarvanyapita Kartas, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Sarvanyapita Manifestors, and MahaParamashivoham program participants, and through YouTube, through Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and few more social media platforms. Sonia Rav is asking, is Trinetra Kumbhaka is needed every day? If you decide you are Paramashiva and your third eye should open as Paramashiva, just be Paramashiva and do Trinetra Kumbhaka as Paramashiva to manifest the third eye as Paramashiva has. Trinetra Kumbhaka is useful, meaningful, and needed till you manifest the Paramashiva. Andrea Lynn is asking, it is not clear how Charya Kriya is different from Kriya Charya. Listen, Charya Kriya means your focus is on manifesting Paramashiva's lifestyle. For that purpose, you do the Kriya. Kriya Charya means your focus is traveling, connecting with higher lokas, vertical time zones. For that purpose, you adopt certain lifestyle. So the context is different in Charya Kriya and Kriya Charya. Vignesh Krishnamurti is asking, Om Nithyanandam Guru, how do I connect to your oneness as a new disciple through my daily meditations where I did not have the opportunity seeing you in person? Vignesh Krishnamurti, listen. Watch my satsangs on Unclutching. There is a clear structure I taught. First, learn unclutching, then completion, then power manifestation. By the time you finish these three, you will already be manifesting oneness with me, and many of your questions will be irrelevant. Not only it will be answered, it will even become irrelevant. So many people are asking boons, my blessings, for all the prayers you are asking, and I'm showering all the boons all of you wanted, whether you are asking for health or wealth or enlightenment or powers, mental peace, whatever you want, my blessings, I shower you with all the auspiciousness. John Fletcher 3 is asking, what does it mean to see you in my dream? Is it easier to manifest oneness when that happens? Yes. Seeing me in dream is Swapna Darshanam. Swapna Darshan means you are experiencing the glimpse of Turiyatita in Swapna. The Swapna state opens up for Turiyatita to land in you. So seeing me in dream is literally darshan and initiation that naturally makes you start manifesting oneness. Yamini Liu and so many are requesting to manifest Sarvanyapitakarta blessings. Sarvanyapitakarta Shiva Punya Praptirastu. Om. Om. Ma Yogananda Rupini blessings. Om. Geeta Paudel is asking, please bless my husband and son to meet you. Geeta Paudel. For now, I am meeting only my sannyasis. I am not meeting anyone else. When I decide to meeting everyone, when I decide to meet all, the information will be shared. You can apply for Kailasa visa at that time. For now, I am spending my time in focused on being in Samadhi continuously. So more and more great gifts from Kailasa comes down and gets clearly prepared to be presented to all of you, and the whole world can benefit it. So many different methods of power manifestation, Aushadha sciences, metallurgy, Rasavada, Indrajala, Mantrajala, Yantrajala, Tantrajala, Mahajala, Yogajala, all these methods, so many great knowledge and sciences of Kailasa revealed to this world through Veda Agama Shastras is now getting revived and re-revealed to the world. I am focusing myself on that, receiving all that from Paramashiva, from Kailasa, and organizing it to share with the whole world and sharing with the whole world. So I am not meeting anyone else other than my sannyasi. So when I decide to meet everyone, I'll open the doors of Kailasa. That time you can apply for visa. Before that, if you are too sincere to meet me, then plan to become a sannyasi. Nithyananda is asking, Swamiji, how can I get the New York Sangha to come for morning yoga? Nithyananda is asking, Swamiji, how can I get the New York Sangha to come to yoga with our yoga group in the morning? Nithyananda, how I got you to do the yoga in the yoga group in the morning? By consistently inspiring you, explaining to you. Do the same. That's all. You doing it every day, whether people come or not. Second, consistently inspiring people. Consistently practicing, consistently enriching. This too is the only way to get the Sangha to do yoga with you, to build the ecosystem around you. Gixia Lee. Guixia Lee is asking, I want to stay near you and very sincerely want to be a sannyasin of yours. Where shall I go? Bangalore Ashram. No. Please contact Sri Nitya Sundareshwarananda. He is in Kenya, Kailasa. Please go to the place where he is staying, or you can have a Zoom call, an interview with him, and go and be there and have the basic training for sannyas. Once you complete your basic training, you will be able to reach Mahakailasa. So I am distributing various places as different training centers. In Kenya, under Sundareshwarananda, Tattvananda, and Premayananda, all the three are leading a team and building Sannyasis Training Center for male and female both. You can all sit and have the training with Sundareshwara, have a Zoom call with him, and he is also conducting regular shows in Nithyananda TV as Kailasas Nithyananda Rudras. That's a topic of the show they are doing. So you can reach out to them through the number, and you can visit kailasa.org/ you will be given the link. You can reach out to Sundareshwara and go to Kenya and have the basic sannyas training. We are building 5-6 sannyas training centers all over the world. In India, for various reasons, we decided to have more Indians to have a training because the place, the infrastructure, all that we are evolving all over the world. Brandy McKeever is asking, should I go to DC to be sannyasi? Please reach out to Sundareshwara and go to Kenya and have basic sannyas training. Amy Greenwood is asking, Swamiji, what is the best and most effective way to completely remove all heavy metals from the body? Best way, morning, drink 1.5 liters water. I have given a detailed instruction on just this Jala Aushadha. Keep the water in the copper bowl in the night itself. Morning, energize it with Mahavagya and drink at least 1.5 liters. That will naturally cleanse the heavy metal and awaken your Kundalini Shakti. Hiranmayi Mulukutla is asking, Swamiji, is sannyas my path to reach you? If you are already married and have a child, bringing up the child is your life, especially if you are from the Indian background. If you are already a divorcee and have kid, you can become part of the sannyas team and your child can grow up in Gurukul, but you cannot divorce just to become sannyasi, especially if you are from the Indian background. So we have the link for the sannyas training, kailasa.org/join Rudra. We will be projecting in the screen now. Anyone who wants to be sannyasi, male or female, reach out to this and enroll yourself. Get interviewed by Sundareshwara, Tattvananda and Premayananda. So please contact kailasa.org/join Rudra. Madhushri Shastri is asking, please give me spiritual name. You can attend any one of the program and you will receive spiritual name. Manitya Amurtananda is asking, how do we know which of the four methodology or permutation combination to practice and continue? What is my Guru Vak? Amurtananda, Manitya Amurtananda, Jnana Yoga is your path and that is Guru Vak for you. Doing yoga just to be Paramashiva. Just be Paramashiva. That's it. So there is a link to register for sannyas training, Rudra training. You can go to kailasa.org/join Rudra. Nithyananda is asking, is there an age limit to take sannyas? There is no age limit. Even the dead body can be given sannyas as per the Hindu tradition. Even before birth, when you are in your mother's womb, you can receive initiation, even sannyas. And even after death, not only at the moment of death, even after death, your dead body can be given sannyas. Hinduism does not close the doors of sannyas for anyone. It keeps it open for any age. I told the married people, especially Indian background, not to break the family for sannyas because I don't see them stably living sannyas. They just decide out of mood swing and then after sannyas they try to go back, which is heavy karma. I do not want them to do that crime by not knowing. That's the reason I tell them, don't break the family in the confusion. Live the lifestyle of sannyas within the family and see whether you are able to master it, then decide. Angelica Agora Shivashakti is saying, Swamiji, you came in my dream and gave me kavi. Is this what you are seeing me for some time? If you received sannyas in the dream, it means that is what is your future. Immediately go and register for your sannyasi training interview, kailasa.org/join Rudra. Nishkrodananda is asking, Swamiji, did Gabriel take sannyas when he left the body? We had talked about it often. Nishkrodananda, you should know, when Gabriel left the body, he connected with me and became enlightened. Taking sannyas is like I should be physically near the body and give the sannyas. I did it for my own biological father. When he left the body, I went and did all the rituals. Formally, ritualistically, I gave the sannyas and liberated him. Not only liberated him, gave the sannyas ritualistic way. So that is totally different from connecting with me and getting enlightened. These two are different. Antima sannyasa means during the time of leaving the body or after you left the body, receiving sannyasa from Guru. For that, you need to be in the physical vicinity of the Guru. Nirosha Jayasekara is saying, love you, Swamiji. I don't know what to ask because when I close my eyes, you answer me all the time. I truly love to be a healer. My blessings, Nirosha. This feeling connection already makes you a healer. Just strengthen it more and more and enjoy, celebrate. Just be Paramashiva. Luca Brundo is asking, Swamiji, I am single, not married. Then be very clear, never commit the crime of marrying. Then simply register now for sannyas, move to Kenya, have spiritual training for sannyas, enjoy the life as sannyas. Whenever people come and ask me, Swamiji, can I marry this person? I tell them, marriage is a failure lifestyle. But if you decide to get married, this person is a good person. Before giving any opinion about the person, I always put this caveat and then give the opinion. Because the person, both actually, before marriage, both are good people. After marriage, even they discover themselves that they have started becoming very strategic. Before marriage, they are so beautifully flowering, love, everything, life positive, flowing. But after marriage, they themselves see that they have become very strategic and manipulating each other, exploiting each other. So I want to tell you, many times people come and ask me, even recently, one of my disciples, she asked me, is this person good for me to get married? I said very clearly, son, that person is very good person. But as a lifestyle, marriage is a failure lifestyle. If you decide to get married, that person is a good person. Surely, I will not blame that person. But the lifestyle you are entering is going to make both of you as a new persons. Be very clear. You are never going to live with the person with whom you fell in love. With whom you fell in love will be absolutely new person when you start living with that person, and even you will be a new person when you are already tied in the relationship institution called marriage. Listen, in the olden days, I should say, even now in Indian villages, marriage is a relationship, not an institution. But the moment the institutions like a court, society, police, all that gets involved in your marriage, or even the possibility of all that intervention in your marriage, it is no more a relationship, it is an institution. So you should know the difference between love, marriage as a relationship, and marriage as an institution. These three different things need to be understood. So, marriage as an institution is absolutely lose strategy for both. Lose strategy for both. When you get married and start strategizing, the other person experiences different you than what he or she saw before marriage. Then he also justifies his strategizing. You see, when you cunningly manipulate, he decides to manipulate and he feels justified for his manipulation. So you do first step, he does 3 steps more, and then you do 10 steps more, then he does 20 steps more. So each one justifies their manipulation. And then, as I said, the whole system has become failure. In the Indian villages, as long as the court, police, all that did not have an involvement into the marriage. Marriage used to be a relationship. Now it is no more a relationship, it is an institution. Suvit Surendran is asking, how can I stop being manipulative with my wife? Sit with her. Tell her very clearly all the things you did in a manipulative way. Take the risk. Tell. Even if the marriage collapses, it's okay. Open up. I tell you, she will open up and both will understand manipulating makes life toxic for both, and both will collectively decide to drop the manipulation and toxic lifestyle, and naturally a beautiful life, beautiful relationship will flower. That's it. Deciding not to allow external institutions to enter into your marriage and make it as an institution is the first need. In Hindu tradition, all marriage conflicts were resolved in religious court in those days. Means the Kula Guru, the family guru. In Hindu tradition, the family guru had judicial authority, right over the family. So it was a religious court that handled all the relationship issues. So relationships were kept as a relationships. Never relationship was converted into an institution by a third person intervening into your relationship. And understand, a Kula Guru, family Guru, is part of the family. He knows you from the time you are born, or sometimes he knows you, your father, your grandfather, 3-4 generations. So, if you have your Kula Guru as the judicial authority for your relationship issues, you are free to get married. Your relationship will remain as relationship. But if your Kula Guru does not have judicial right over resolving your relationship issues, you have to go to an institution of police, court, lawyer, evidence and all that. Then marriage is institution. It's a failed lifestyle. Om, 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 Om. Sudarshini Pradab is asking, Swamiji, please be my Kula Guru. Listen, we are also incorporating religious courts in multiple countries and the information is released in Kailasa.org. If you are in that country and if you register yourself in our religious court, that any relationship issues you wanted to be resolved, you wanted it to be resolved with the Kulaguru in the religious court, surely Kailasa will be happy to do that spiritual service. And when I open the Kailasa with the grace of Paramashiva, and if you move to Kailasa to be a citizen, then naturally you will have Kailasa's religious court supporting you and making your relationships work as relationship without making it as an institution. Bhaskarananda, you don't need to worry. Enjoy that you saw me in your dream. That's enough.
Junu Nadaraja, Talang Takadimi Nadaraja, Dom Dom Takadimi Nadaraja, Taka 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 Nadaraja, Takadimi Taka Junu Nadaraja, Talang Takadimi Nadaraja, Dom Dom Takita taka dimita, dom takita dom takita taka dimita, takita dom takita dom taka dimita, takita dom takita dom taka dimita, takita dom takita taka dimita, takita dom takita taka dimita.
ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருப்பாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு தினம் ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருப்பாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு என்று இயலிசை நாடகமாய் முத்தமிழ் இயற்றிய நாயகனே தகதிமி தாளமொடு இல்லையில் ஆடிடும் தாண்டவனே இன்மைக்கும் நீரேழு பிறவிக்கும் துயர் நீக்க பிறந்தோடி வருகின்ற யமையாலும் நடராஜா வயமாகி மயமாகி வலியாகி ஒளியாகி சித்தத்துள் முக்தி தர நித்யனாய் வந்தவா நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க நமசிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க அண்டாண்டம் பிண்டாண்டம் அதில் ஆடிய கூத்தணி நாடலை பார்த்திடவே ஆண்டாண்டு காலமோடு மானிட கூட்டமும் ஏங்கியதே ஆடுகின்றான் ஒரு பாதம் தூக்கி அவன் கூத்தனாக மறையோதுகின்றான் பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு திரணனா திரணனா திரணா திரணா திரணனா திரணனா திரணா திரணா சரி 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 மபனி சனி பப மரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சனி சரி சரி மபனி சனி பப மரி சனி திரணா 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 tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi tajom takida takadimi சிதம்பர திருசபையில் நயமுடனாடிடும் நர்த்தனனே, உமையாம்பிகை நாயகனே, உன்னை பாடிட வந்தேனே. நால்வர் புகழ் பாடும் ஆடிய பாதத்தை நான் தொழ வேண்டும். அடியார்க்கும் அடியோனே, அண்ட சராசரனே, உடுக்கை ஒளிதனிலே இருமொழியை தந்திட்ட தாண்டவனே. முதல் மொழி தமிழ் மொழியாய், மறுபுறம் வடமொழி உயிர் மொழியாய். மதி மாறாமல் மனம் போகாமல் விதி சேராமல் உன்னை பற்றிடுவேன். 64 கலை கட்டிடவே அருள் புரிந்திடு எம் அம்பல தரசே. அச்சை அல்ல நீ அச்சம் நீக்கவே அண்டம் வந்த என் அம்பலவாணனே. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க. இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க. நமசிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க. இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க. ஆடுகின்றான் அவன் கூத்தனாக திருப்பாதம் தூக்கி மறையோதுகின்றான். பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு தினம் ஆடுகின்றான். ஒரு பாதம் தூக்கி அவன் கூத்தனாக மறையோதுகின்றான். பிறை சூடி அந்தணரின் பாடலுக்கு இயலிசை நாடகமாய் முத்தமிழ் இயற்றிய நாயகனே. தகதிமி தாளமொடு இல்லையில் ஆடிடும் தாண்டவனே. வயமாகி மயமாகி வலியாகி ஒளியாகி சிக்கத்துள் முக்தி தர நித்யனாய் வந்தவா. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க. இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க வாழ்க நாதன் தாழ் வாழ்க வாழ்க. இமை பொழுதும் என் நெஞ்சில் நீங்காதான் தாழ் வாழ்க. நமச்சிவாய வாழ்க शाम सवेरे रात दोपहरे बोलो सारे नमः शिवाय. शंभो जय त्रिलोकनाथ मांग तो पूरा सदा शिवाय. शाम सवेरे रात दोपहरे बोलो सारे नमः शिवाय. शंभो जय त्रिलोकनाथ. हाथ में तेरे डमरू बाजे, गले में तेरे नाग साजे. कैलाश पर्वत में तू राज, तीन लोक में डंका बाज. शिव शंभो बोले नित्य शिवाय नमः. ओम शिवाय नमः. शिव शंभो बोले नित्य शिवाय नमः. ओम शिवाय नमः. शिव शंभो बोले नित्य शिवाय नमः. ओम शिवाय नमः. शिव शंभो बोले नित्य शिवाय नमः. ओम शिवाय नमः. शिव साथ में पास पास रगती मपवानी. तेरे कंठ में रुद्र हिमालय, जटा से तेरी गंगा बहती. तेरे भक्ति में लीन लीन वो झूम झूम वो भस्म लगा के. तू भी सबके ब्रह्म मिटाते, कष्ट मिटाते, गले लगा ले. रुद्र देव तू, जटाधारी तू, गंगाधारी तू, हे नित्यानंदा. परमशिवा तू, महादेव तू, काल भैरव तू, नित्यानंदा. नीलकंठ तू, नागेंद्र तू, भगेश्वरा तू, हे नित्यानंदा. दिगंबरा तू, नटराज तू, अरुणगिरी तू, हे नित्यानंदा. शिवरात्रि को महारात्रि, नित्यानंद शिव शंभो शंभो.
भोलेनाथ की महादेव की शिव तेरी जय शंभो शंभो शिवरात्रि हो महारात्रि नित्यानंद शिव शंभो शंभो भोलेनाथ की महादेव की शिव तेरी जय शंभो शंभो नित्यानंद शिव शंभो शंभो भोलेनाथ की महादेव की शिव तेरी जय शंभो शंभो शिवरात्रि हो महारात्रि नित्यानंद शिव शंभो शंभो भोलेनाथ की महादेव की शिव तेरी जय शंभो शंभो
हर बोल शिव शंभो नित्यानंद परमशिव शंभो हर बोल शिव शंभो कैलाश राज शिव शंभो चल रहा था मैं अकेला तेरे ही एक आंसू में सोना सा मेरा समंदर तेरी ही एक प्यासू में बारिशे बन के मिला जो तुझ में ही मैं घुल गया नदिया के जैसे तू आया तुझ में ही मैं खो गया बोर के हर तारे सा जगमग मुझे तू कर गया तुम्हारे खोले तूने तेरे जग ये सारा मिल गया नित्यानंदा शंभु शंकर बन के तू जो आ गया तेरे हाथों को जो तुझसे ही मैं मिल गया
புல்லாகி பூடாய் புழுவாய் மரமாகி பல்விருகமாகி பறவையாய் பாம்பாகி கல்லா மனிதராய் பேயாய் கணங்களாய் வல்லசுரராய் முனிவராய் தேவராய் செல்லாரின் தாவர சங்கமத்துள் எல்லா பிறப்பும் பிறந்திழைத்தேன் எப்பெரும்
ஓம் 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 MahaParameshvara blessings Tathas. Triveni Satish is asking, for joining Gurukul I want completion with my father and mother. Please bless my father to be connected with you and allow me to join Gurukul. No, I want all of you to know a clear new policy and decision has been taken. Only the kids who are going to be my legal heir will be accepted into Gurukul anymore. Gurukul is not open for public anymore. I am making it clear, all of you listen. Gurukul is not open to public anymore. Only for the people who became Adinavasis and dedicated Adinavasis, Kailasavasis. They are kids. If I decide to accept them as my legal heir, like a prince and crown prince of Kailasa, they will be accepted into Gurukul. Gurukul is not open for public anymore. So Triveni Satish, forget your Gurukul dream. Gurukul is only for the kids who are born to the parents who are already Adinavasi and completely dedicated Kailasa-vasis. Even inside Kailasa, Adinavasis, I am not accepting everyone's kids into Gurukul. I am asking many parents to send their kids to the regular school, Macaulay school. Only if I see the parents are absolutely dedicated and committed to Kailasa, and those kids can be my future prince and princesses and crown prince, means the legal heir of me and Kailasa. I accept them into Gurukul, and Gurukul is not open to anyone or public anymore. Only e-Gurukul is available. E-Gurukul is available for the whole world. You can be wherever you are and study through the e-Gurukul. And the physical Gurukul is not open to anyone anymore. All those who joined already into the Gurukul are blessed, but no more new admissions from common public into Gurukul. For common public, Gurukul is shut. It's not available. Gurukul is only for my Adinavasis and my Kailasavasis. Their kids. Even in that, only the chosen kids. Only for them.
சரீரத்தில் வாதின புலி போற்ற வேண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு மையாட்கொண்டவா கையாளும் ஈசா அற்புரிய சிங்க சரீரத்தில் வாதின புலி போற்ற வேண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு மையாட்கொண்டவா தெளிவித்தவா வாழ்வுதனை சித்தமயமாக்கவா ஔஷதம் தந்தவா உடல்நிலை விடும் பொறுமை தந்தருளவா தெளிவித்தவா வாழ்வுதனை சித்தமயமாக்கவா ஔஷதம் தந்தவா உடல்நிலை விடும் பொறுமை தந்தருளவா ஊருயிர் குறைந்திடும் ஏருயிர் நீ அல்லவா யாழும் ஈசா அருள்புரிய திவ்ய சரீரத்தில் வாடின புலி போற்ற வேண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு மையாட்கொண்டவா மாற்றமாம் வையகத்தின் வந்தறிவாம் தேற்றனே தேற்றத் தெளிவே என் சிந்தனையுள் ஊற்றான உன்னாரமுதே உதயானே கலியுகம் மதனில் இருளது நீங்க தீபமாய் எழுந்த ஜோதி ஸ்வரூபா ஆணவம் அழித்து முக்தி தந்திட மலையாகி நின்ற அருணாச்சலனே ரூபம் தரித்தவா படைத்து காத்து மறை கழித்து அருளிடவே ஞானம் தன்னை இறை ரூபம் கொண்டு ஆனந்தனை அருளிடவா அன்பினை வேண்டும் என்று வாக்கடல் கடைந்த போது அதில் வரும் நஞ்சை உண்டு பக்தரை காத்து நின்றார் சிவ 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 ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் ஹர ஹர யக சிதம் படைக்கும் சிவ சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் தகதிமிய சாணம் நாளும் ஈசா அற்புரிய திவ்ய சரீரத்தில் வாடின புலி போற்ற வேண்டும் அதனால் திசை கொடு மையாட்கொண்டவா காட்டில் ஆடிட கண்டேன் காலனை காலார் கடந்தானை கண்டேன் புள்ளி உடை மானின் தோளானை கண்டு புலி புலி ஆடை புனிதனை கண்டேன் வெள்ளி பிறை சடையில் சூடிடக் கண்டேன் வெள்ளி மலை மீது நின்றாரை கண்டேன் நந்தி பெருமானின் நாயகன் கண்டேன் நான் வரை வேதநாதனை கண்டேன் கண்டந்து கண்டவா காண கண்டந்தவா காண்கின்ற காட்சியெல்லாம் கைலாயம் தந்தவா ஓம் சிவ 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 ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் ஹர ஹர என அண்டம் மழைக்கும் ஓம் சிவ சிவாய ஓம் நம சிவாய ஓம் தகதிமி என சாணம் முழங்கும்
Om. Bhupendra Gode Rao is asking, Swamiji, can you please elaborate on the crimes and sins that were committed by us Indians, due to which we lost you, in spite of you being incarnated and present in the body in today's times? This heavy laughter, loaded silence is the answer. If you want to know the meaning of this heavy laughter and loaded silence, go and study the Kailasa.org website, and all the persecution I went through is described elaborately in the website called Nithyananda Truth. Go to the Kailasa.org and you will study elaborately what I went through. You will have answer for your questions in that page. Maybe I'll ask them to post the page link.
சடை நாதனின் திருவுரு தரிசனமே மறைபொருளாயிருந்து திரை விலகி திருவடி தொழும் தரிசனம் பிறை சூடிய சடை நாதனின் திருவுரு தரிசனமே அருள் வேண்டி வேண்டி திரளான கூட்டம் உமை தேடி வரும் அல்லவா மறிநான்கின் பொருளுணர்த்த நாளும் கண்டருள கையிலை உதித்ததல்லவா பொருளெல்லாம் தேடி உலகெல்லாம் ஓடி உடையனுள் உணர்ந்தேன் அல்லவா பொருளெல்லாம் தேடி உலகெல்லாம் ஓடி உடையனுள் உணர்ந்தேன் அல்லவா உலகை காத்தருளவே கையிலை.
Om. To know about the persecution SPH has gone through, I have gone through, and my community Kailasa has gone through, visit nithyanandatruth.org and study for yourself. Everything is presented with evidence and witnesses, details.
சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான் கைலைய நாயக நாடிடுமாட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான் சிவ 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 சிவனே வந்து அவதரித்தான் கைலைய நாயக நாடிடுமாட்டத்தில் சைவத்தையே அவன் புனரமைத்தான்
நித்யானந்தா 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 நித்யானந்தா
ஞானமும் கொண்ட சக்தியும் பரமனாக நெஞ்சில் பதித்தது அஷ்டசக்தியும் 10 திசைகளும் உன் புகழை பறைசாற்றியது கைலையை படைத்த கலைஞனே கைலை நாயகா பரமேஸ்வரா உந்தன் அருமையை அகிலம் பரப்பிட படையெடுப்பனே மகேஸ்வரா
இது ஆதி சைவம் போற்றும் எங்கள் தேசம் ஆடி பாடி கொண்டாடிடும் கூட்டம் என்று முந்தன் அழகு கவிதை பேசும் ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா சிவன் அருளோட சக்திகள் வெளிப்படும் பைரவனின் காவலோட அகிலத்தை ஆண்டிடும் வீரன் அவன் வழி நடந்திட அவனோட வாழ்ந்திட வேண்டி வந்தேன் நானும் அவனோட சேன சேன சேன.
ஒரு பார்வையில் என் முக்கண் திறந்தாய் பரமசிவனாய் வாழ்ந்திட வைத்தாய் நானும் போற்றும் கடவுளே இந்த கலியுகத்தில் என்னை காத்திடுவாய் பார்க்கடல் கடந்திட வந்த நஞ்சை தானே உண்ட நீலகண்டன் இவன் தாடும் பிரளயத்தை அடங்கியாண்டிட ஆதிசக்தியின் வடிவு கொண்டான் ஆதி சைவத்தை காத்திட வேண்டும் விஸ்வரூபம் எடுத்து நிவா கோடி அடிகளை தாங்கிய பரம்பரை எழுதில் நாங்கள் வீழ்வோமா
மதுரையை ஆளும் அரசனாய் வந்த சொக்கனாய் ஆதி கைலையை அமைத்த நித்யனாய் சென்று கைலையை செய்த செங்கோல் தாங்கிய சங்கரா நெஞ்சிலே உன்னன் குருவையும் உயிர் பக்தியும் கொண்ட தேவனே இங்கு அஹிம்சையே உன்னன் வாழ்க்கையாய் வைத்து வாழ்ந்திடும் பரமணியடா ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தாய ஜெய 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 நித்யானந்தா.
Bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhadvaita Saivam Paramadvaitam. The state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness and Kailasa, MahaParamashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Be blissful.
शिव 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 शिवने पन्द अवतरितान् कैलय नायक नाडिडुमाटतिल सैवतये अवन पुनरमितान् शिव 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 शिवने पन्द अवतरितान् कैलय नायक
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित सूर्यवंशप्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्यमूर्धाभिषिक्तचूडामणे साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिव समुद्भूत कपिलमहागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्रीमहामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्रीपरमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्तगणनायक श्रीमहागणपति समारम्भ
अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरुपरम्परा प्राप्त अटलपीठ अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणवस्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रीलश्री भगवच्छ्री नित्यानन्द परमशिव श्री ज्ञानसम्बन्ध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।